Hi everyone, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. I'm doing great. Welcome to Confidence Uncut. My name is Konfidence and I make videos about fashion, beauty, lifestyle and life experiences. So if this is your first time on here, please subscribe. Turn on your notifications so that you would be in the know anytime I upload new content. To my existing family, you know how we do it? It's unfiltered, uncensored, unapologetic, and a lot of fun. Today, I would like to bring your attention to a particular topic. And it looks like sometimes we don't take the time to learn each other or get to know each other. So today we're going to talk about love language. And when you say love language, everyone is going to start thinking, oh, it's about relationship and it's how you and your partner are. Okay, yes, big chunk of that is true. But the other part that is also true is that every human being does have a love language. So there are 5 love languages. So you have words of affirmation, service of act, physical touch, quality time, and receiving gifts. One of my favorites. What is words of affirmation? What is that as love language? Okay, so for example, your partner's love language is words of affirmation. So you would have to affirm things to your partner. So let's say, for example, things like, I love you. That affirms that you still love you love them because they want to hear these words. And it's not only to your partner. So for example, I think that my little son, Odin's love language is affirmation. So every time I say, I love you, well done, congratulations. Every time he brings a picture at home, I'm the first to scream about it and put it on the, on our fridge with a magnetic hold. So he kind of loves to come home and show me what he did at school that day. So for example, my husband knows that I'm someone that listen, it is no crime to have all these as your love language. Sorry. I think I have all these as my love language, honestly. So my husband will say, I love you, honey, you look good, and things like that. And listen, every time he says things like that, it kind of makes my heart warm and make me feel, loved. So that's what I want to hear. That is what sparks my senses of feeling love. 2, you have act of service. So that is when you do things without, your partner or whoever you're trying to show love to, going like asking for it. So let's say, for example, my husband would take the trash from the can to the door where they pick it up without me going, honey, you have to do that. Or sometimes he would just order takeaway without me having to cook. So there are later things that you can do. So that's between, love relationship, like love relationship, or between you and your child. You can make your child's bed. That's an act of service. So in my case, when Troy is a good boy, good grades and things like that, I'll get Natalia to make his bed. But because there's a rule, never make Troy's bed. Natalia can clean the entire house, but he has to leave Troy's room untouched, just like the way he has it, so that he can learn how to take care of his room. So when I have it make up, that means I'm trying to show him love. And I know that Troy do appreciate that, but I don't think that is one of his, he's not an act of service love receiver, if I make any sense, right? So number 3 is I'm not sure, but it kind of on the same with another one, but one of my favorite is, gifts. So giving gifts, you would think, I know if I say, oh, I love gifts, or someone say, I love gifts, as their love language, you would think they're materialistic. They're into material things, they're vain and things like that. But when someone's love language is receiving gifts, it doesn't matter the gift, it's the thought process. So when you're giving something, think about it. Oh, this person is receiving love, feels loved when they receive gifts. So for example, my husband knows that my love language is gifts. So it's not like he's going to get me a diamond ring, which he does, okay? So let's get that. But what I'm trying to say is it doesn't matter the value, yes. It doesn't matter the value of the gift, it's the thought process. So for example, I would receive, it doesn't matter where I am in the world, it does not matter where I am in the world. Every Thursday, I would receive flowers from, quote and unquote, my admirer. That's how he calls himself. So he would send me flowers anywhere I am in the world. And that makes me feel loved. That makes me feel, oh, he's thinking about me. Think about it. To get a florist in every country, that's a lot of work. Come on, people. Give it to him. That's a lot of work. So I think that's a very pleasant thing to receive, and I feel warm and loved. So that is the number 3, the third love language. And don't forget this. Please don't do this. Do not buy presents without a thought process, because then that is not a love language. You're just buying a present. But you have to put thought through it for it to become a love, for the person who is receiving it to feel loved, because that is their love language. So buy presents with thought. There should be a thought process on that. My number 4 is spending quality time. You have to spend quality. Relationships are not relationships just don't happen. You need to work at it. You have to work at it. You have to always make sure that you are in sync with your partner. So spending quality time is one of the most important things. What we do is that, for example, with my family, because Odin sleeps in our room, we would wake up in the middle of the night and go and put him in Troy's room so that we can spend some more time in bed in the morning. Doing nothing, just talking about things that we haven't been able to tell each other, for the past days, or things like, for example, Troy got good grades on his maths that he knows. So kind of exchange information. That's what we do, like with our quality time. And then, for example, no phones are allowed. Obviously, it's the morning. We don't touch our phones. We don't allow any distraction. And that is how we also mend and voice out things that we feel that is going wrong in the relationship. So sometimes I do feel like my husband is stressed. In that morning quality time, I go like, honey, are you okay? He goes like, yeah, what can I do to make it better? So that crosses border with affirmation and quality time. So you can blend all these love languages together. That's why I think not everyone is made to have more than one love language. So the number 4 is spending quality time together. So the number 5 love language, that is physical touch. It's important. In my house, what I always do, and I do it all the time, is kiss my kids goodbye, and my husband goodbye. Mwah. It's my final way of like, I'm out of the door, kind of. Because we women, we just go round, I'm picking this, I'm going to pick my lipstick, I'm going to pick a perfume. But for me, that is the last thing I do before I walk out of the door, which is give my husband a kiss and my kids a kiss to say goodbye. And for this is another thing I have to put in there. Like, I think and I feel that when you are the one giving or acting or giving the love a language, like if you are the giver and someone is the receiver, what happens is that when they receive that act, whether it's gift, whether it's service of act, whether it is words of affirmation, physical touch, name all these 5 love languages, what happens is that you see the smile on their face, they beam, and that gives you some kind of satisfaction. For me, it works that way. When I kiss my son goodbye, he looks at me like, Mommy, when are you coming back? It gives you some kind of, some feeling of accomplishment, like I've been able to connect with you. I've been able to give you the love that you want or need, if that makes any sense, yeah? So those are the five love languages, in no particular order, okay? Service of act, words of affirmation, physical touch, a gift, and quality time. These are key to grow your relationship, to chain your relationship together. So let's say, for example, someone's love language is words of affirmation. You can leave little notes around the house. I love you. Even actually ask for a date out. Like we as a couple, but another thing that we do also to keep ourselves connected, which is quality time. We go out to dinner at least once in a month. We go out to dinner, go to the movies, or go to the theater or something like that. That is quality time. These things chain your relationship and keep it going. So you have something to say to your partner every time. So what is your love language? I think my love language definitely is receiving gifts, number 1. Number 2, words of affirmation. Love that. Love that. It also gave me, the words of affirmation gives me the sense that you are paying attention to what I am doing with my life, with our lives, if that makes, you get what I'm trying to say. So words of affirmation is one of them. I think another one that quality time. Quality time is so important to me because we have a crazy life. My husband is more of a stable, not that I'm not stable, but he's more like a fixture. He's always at home. I'm always traveling. I'm going off here and all that. So if we don't have that quality time, there's no connection. We lose our connection. So quality time is also very important to me. The physical touch bit. I used to love hugging people before coronavirus. So the physical touch at this point is going to be the last one on the list. So those are the 5 love languages. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Please leave a comment down below if you know what your love language is. And another thing, I'm going to leave a link down below so that you can take a test just in case you do not know what your love language is. It's very important for you to know your love language so you can teach the people around you, your loved ones, how to give or show you love. How to give you love and show you love. So it's very important that you know that so you can direct them to the right actions. Okay? Yes. Thank you again. Follow us on all our social media platforms. Konfidence Uncut, Konfidence with a K on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Snapchat. Or you can follow me, moi, Konfidence Hogan, on all social media platforms. Konfidence this time with a C. Konfidence Hogan, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Snapchat. I will have to love you and leave you. So please stay safe, stay blessed, and always, always stay beautiful. See you in my next episode. Bye bye.